As a dad, I believe in simple and delicious meals together as a family. For the past 10 years, I've cooked dinner almost every weekday evening for my little family of 4. Between having a full-time job, keeping myself fit and healthy, and other family commitments, cooking dinner is not always easy. But with some smart menu planning, some technology, and quick tips I've learned along the way, you can do it too. Come, let's make home the best place to eat.
Okay, hi everybody, good morning. Today we're gonna cook a dish that I've cooked every week since we came back from Taiwan about a month ago, because it's just such a comforting and delicious dish that the children just love to eat, and so I've really had no choice but to cook this every week. And today I'm just going to show you how exactly we're going to do it. Okay, so we're going to make Lu Rou Fan, but this is going to be my special version. Okay, so let's go. So the first thing we're going to do is going to heat up the pot. So while we are waiting for the pot to heat up, I'm going to introduce you to the ingredients. Lu Rou Fan is really a very simple dish, right? And there's just a few crucial ingredients that make this into such a comforting and lovely dish. So first thing you want to use is pork, okay? Traditionally in Taiwan, you see people using pork belly, but because it's quite fatty, what I've done here is I use minced pork collar. Okay, minced pork collar is also slightly fatty, but not quite as fatty as the pork belly, so it still gives it a very good flavor as a really good substitute. Okay, the other thing that's unique about Taiwanese Lu Rou Fan is actually this thing. Right, this is fried shallots that I have at home. I always have a couple of bottles that I do in big batches, and I keep this store for a long time, as long as you keep them in the oil. And this is really what gives Taiwanese Lu Rou Fan that very special flavor. Okay, the other thing is just soya sauce, some dark soya sauce, light soya sauce, and a little bit of sugar. And that's really all you need to make a very delicious Lu Rou Fan. Okay, so this is heating up very nicely, and so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in the pork. Okay, and as you can see, what we begin to do is we want to kind of smash up the pork a little bit to let it really become small pieces, so that it becomes easy to cook later on. Okay, you can start to smell the smell of some of the pork cooking. Very nice. So at this point, we're going to add in some of the fried shallots, just to allow the pork to have time to absorb all the flavors as it begins to cook. So depending on how much of the fragrance of the shallots you want, you can decide how much to put. So this is about 1 kilo of minced pork collar. Now as you slowly cook this over the heat, you will begin to see that some of the fat begins to render out, and it will become liquid fat. Okay, a lot of times people like to remove the fats because, you know, for some reason they think it's healthier, or some people will ask, you know, can you use lean minced pork? You can as well, but the key thing is really that you got to know that fat is the primary vehicle for flavor in cooking, right? So the fat and the oils actually carry a lot of the flavor compounds, and without fat, your food tends to taste a little bit flat. Okay, so if you want to use leaner meats, that's fine, but just be aware that it will not quite taste the same. Okay. Alright, so a lot of the meat is beginning to cook. Okay. So at this point, in order to prevent the meat from burning at the bottom, I'm just going to add some water. Okay. Just enough to kind of almost cover the meat and let that come to a boil. Okay, this is coming together very nicely. Okay, and as the pork is almost kind of maybe 60-70% cooked, what you can do now is you can begin to add in some of your seasonings. Okay, so we're gonna do the dark soya sauce first. Okay, so you can see it's bubbling away quite intensely, so I'm just lowering the heat. Okay, I like my Lu Rou Fan to be a bit darker in color, so I'm going to just add a bit more. Okay, at this time you see that a lot of the fat is beginning to render. Okay, we're just going to add a bit of light soy sauce to add some saltiness to it. Okay, and the last touch is some sugar. Okay, so quick tip about sugar: if you add too much, you're not gonna be able to remove it from your dish. So my advice is always to just be on the safe side. Add a little bit by little bit and taste as you go. Okay. Very, very nice. Okay, just a bit more saltiness would be nice. Very good. Excellent. Bit of sugar. Okay. Just a bit more water to make more gravy, and we are almost done. So what you need to do is this just needs to bubble away on the stove for about 15-20 minutes or so, and you have a perfect dish for dinner. Alright, a pot like this will last your family 2 or 3 days. It keeps very well in the fridge. If you can't finish it in one sitting, just put it in the fridge, microwave it the next day, and you have great meals for a few nights in a row. So Taiwanese Lu Rou Fan. See you later.